In this video, we're going to showcase how to tune your scenes with the Auto Depth of Field camera component in the high definition render pipeline. Please note that some of these Unity-based features aren't yet available in the Universal Render pipeline, but are due to be added soon. Tuning for your scene is simply setting up a base structure for the autofocus to blend between close proximity objects and far distances like a vista scene. This gives you more flexibility in a dynamic scene that has large and small spaces, and from a design perspective, what you want your users to be focused on. Let's begin by moving our player to a wide shot of our scene. Creating a new preset, enter Play Mode to enable Debug Mode, and tune our new preset. You can also do this in Play Mode first. You'll be asked to save and set the preset after exiting. To create a new preset, head to Window, Hibiki Entertainment, Depth of Field, Create Preset, and set a name for it in the inspector. Head back to your camera and change the preset to your new preset. In our case, it's Demo PS. If you're not already, head into Play Mode. In HDRP, you can load the Render Pipeline Debugger to view what the depth of field looks like. Head to Window, Render Pipeline Debug, or on the Auto DOF component at the bottom, click the Show HDRP Debugging. Then the Rendering tab. Switch the full screen mode from None to Depth of Field Circle of Confusion. In some engine versions, there may also be an Enable Render Graph checkbox that you may need to disable. You should now see a white screen in Play Mode. You're ready to tune. Start by setting your target FOV. For us, we want to represent a typical 70 FOV used in most first-person games. This is around 25.7 millimeters for focal length. Next, we want to give our autofocus 20% of our camera's FOV Frustum, so we set the FOV multiplier to 0.2. After that, we want to set our max distance. Anything below this value will autofocus with the base aperture values, and anything above will switch to the extended aperture values. So let's set those up too. Set your max distance to a general object in your scene that you feel would be the character's optimal view. You may already know this, or have a good reference in your scene. For us, we previously set a collider to the ball and added its layer to default, which is the same target for auto depth of field. This is perfect for us. Blue appears over in-focus objects. This is the debugger telling you that this is the sharpest point of focus. Lastly, we want to set our base aperture and extended aperture. This is solely dependent on your scene, so experiment where necessary. For us, we want to achieve something relative to the depth of field a human eye has as a base, so we set our base aperture to f2.8. For extended aperture, set it to max, and slowly bring down the max distance. When you see a sudden pop of blue, you can then dial down the extended aperture to your scene composition. And you're done. You should now be able to walk around your scene, even with debug mode on, and get an idea of how the focus areas work. Once you're happy, be sure to save the preset by clicking Save next to it on the component. You can also further extend this ability with the Unity Volume Framework to fine-tune how you want the autofocus part of the component to function. More on that in an advanced video. Please tune in to our other tutorial videos on the physically based auto depth of field component for Unity HDRP and URP. And consider joining us on our community Discord, where you can share your experience directly with us and others. Until next time.